solution. In solution, we'll write the given data also. Step number 1, given data. A horizontal venturimeter, this is the one term it is important for taking the value of Z1 and Z2. When he said horizontal venturimeter, we'll take Z1 is equal to Z2. Okay. And dear students, sometimes he give vertical venturimeter, but even though he will not mention the difference between or the length between the inlet and the throat. In such case, we take Z1 is equal to Z2. But if we give particularly the distance between inlet and the throat is 50 centimeter or 20 centimeter like that, then you take the difference between Z1 and Z2 is 50 centimeter. He has not given, he has not mentioned, we cannot assume, it is not a standard data. So with the inlet and throat diameters 30 centimeter and 50 centimeter. So I will write diameter at inlet is 30 centimeter, convert into meter 0.03 meter, and diameter at the throat section we will assume it as at section 2 or it is outlet. Then the diameter is 15 centimeter, will convert into meter, that is 0.15. So as soon as you return the diameters, you convert or diameter calculated area. So A1 is equal to pi by 4 D1 square. So if you substitute all the values, I will get 0.5 by 4. I will substitute 0.03 whole square. So if you substitute, I will get 0.0706 meter square. And the area at the section 2, that is, some books they will take small area, you can take also uppercase area, no problem. Okay, be careful with the units only. The diameter is 0.15 square. So if you substitute value, I will get 0.0176 meter square. Okay, so these are the data what he has given. We have written. Next, this venturimeter is used to measure the flow of water. So this data is important here. The pipe liquid or the pipe fluid is water. So density of the water is 1000 kg per meter cube. So density of what I will write, fluid pipe, means the fluid which is flowing in the pipe has a density of 1000. Okay, the notations are left to you. You can choose whatever the notations you need, but be careful. You have to represent with all notations clearly in the solution. The reading of differential manometer connected to the inlet and the throat. Dear students, here the difference between the pressure difference between inlet and the throat is measured with the help of a differential manometer. So what I do, I will draw a simple venturimeter here. So in the previous problem, we have solved one numerical. There, the difference between inlet and the throat was measured with the help of some piezometer. Directly, he gave the value of H in terms of some centimeter or whatever. But here, so between inlet and the throat, he's used some differential manometer. So I will draw one differential manometer between these two sections. So this is a differential manometer which is used for measuring pressure difference between inlet and throat section. So when you take a differential manometer, what is how much he has given? 20 centimeter of mercury. So this is X value he has given. X represents the difference of mercury level in manometer. I will write clearly here, difference of mercury level in manometer. How much he has given? 20 centimeter. This is directly X value. Okay, it is not pressure. Keep in mind, it is not pressure, it is only a difference. So using this 20 centimeter value, you will calculate H. Okay, that we'll discuss in a next step. How will you calculate? So I will represent manometer here. Something, yeah, this is a manometer. So difference between the manometer mercury reading is how much here is X. So this X value he has given us 20 centimeter of mercury because the standard fluid is mercury in the manometer. So what is the density of the manometer? M stands for here manometer. It is not mercury always. Okay. Manometer, what is the density? 13,600 kg per meter cube. Okay. So after this, you need to be observe or be careful in choosing the equation of height. So H is equal to the difference in mercury, the difference in pressure head. The difference in pressure head is H. In the previous problem, we have calculated H is equal to P1 by rho Z minus P2 by rho Z. This is the one formula for calculating difference in pressure head. But here in this problem, we don't know P1 as well as we don't know the pressure at the throat. So we cannot use this equation. So we have to go using other equation that we told H is equal to X into specific gravity. So that use of or the formula for determining H depends upon two conditions. One is whether density of the fluid which is flowing through the pipe is more or density of the manometer is more. Okay. So here for our problem, density of the manometer is more than the density of the fluid in the pipe. Correct? In the fluid in the pipe it is water. How much is the density? 1000. But here in the manometer it is 13,600. So this condition is satisfied. So if this condition is there, then you take H is equal to X into specific gravity of heavy liquid divided by specific gravity of the fluid in the pipe minus 1. This is the formula. If, for example, if it is reverse means what? If the density of the pipe is more than the density of the fluid in the manometer, H is equal to X. Okay, you have to take the reverse order. So be careful when choosing the equation for calculating H. So here, same formula you can also write. Okay, the same formula I will write in terms of say from X as it is. In place of specific gravity, in space of this specific gravity, you can take density of heavy liquid as well as in the denominator density of the fluid in the pipe minus 1. Dear students, some books they will assume it as density of fluid pipe is always they will take O, means density of some oil. Okay, here it may be oil, it may be water, it may be any fluid. Okay, particularly as given water. So to avoid the confusion, so I will write here one more equation for our numerical density of water divided by density of the water minus we can take specific gravity. No worries, I'll give equation the same way. So next, what I do, I will substitute the values. Okay, H is equal to what is X? X is 20 centimeter. So 20 centimeter you convert into meter, how much will you get? That is 0.20. That I will substitute here 0.20 into, you can use the specific gravity of heavy liquid or you can use the density of the manometer, both. I know the specific gravity of heavy liquid, that is manometer, is 13.6. Okay, what is the specific gravity of the water? Specific gravity of the water is 1. Why are taking specific gravity of water means you choose fluid which is flowing in the pipe. The fluid which is flowing in the pipe you need to choose. Understood? Now, what is the specific gravity? I will substitute 13.6 divided by specific gravity of the fluid in the pipe, which is a fluid water. So take 1 minus 1. If we use this formula also, the same notation, same equation you would get, because we are substituting 13,600 here, 13,600 divided by density of water is 1000. So 13,600 by 1000 again 13.6. Okay, both are same. So now I will get the value of H is equal to, that H is equal to, I will get 2.52 meter of water. So why you are using 2.52 meter of water? Because this centimeter of mercury we have converted with the help of 13.6 with the help of this formula. So H is known for us. So what is a formula for calculating discharge? Finally, what he has asked, determine the rate of flow, means discharge he has asked, and he has given the value of CD. CD stands for coefficient of venturimeter, or you can use the word coefficient of discharge. Both are same. So now when the CD is given, it is not theoretical discharge, it is actual discharge. So substitute the formula for step number 3. What is the formula for actual discharge? QA is equal to CD into QTH. So first I will calculate QTH, then I will substitute here. Let us take this is equation number 1. So QTH, that is theoretical discharge, is equal to A1, A2 square root of 2GH divided by square root of A1 square minus A2 square. Check whether all the parameters of this equation are known or not. Yes, A1 is calculated, A2 is also calculated, G is known value, H also calculated. So substitute all the values and we will calculate theoretical discharge. On theoretical discharge, multiply with CD. Okay, directly I will write here only. So QA is equal to this is multiply with CD. What is the value of CD? He has given 0.98. We check whether it's the same value. Yes, here CD is 0.98 that I have taken here into what is the value of A1? A1 is 0.0706 into A2 is 0.0176 square root of 2. G value is 9.81 multiplied by H. H value is 2.52 here. In the previous step you have calculated the value of H. Substitute, then whole divided by the square root of A1 square is 0.0706 whole square minus A2 is 0.0176 whole square. So substitute all the values in a calculator and the value of a discharge I will get is 0.125 meter cube per second. So this is the final value of discharge. He may ask you to substitute or convert it into liters. In that case, we will write 125 liters per second. There may be small change in the values, maybe variation 124 or you may got 126 also. So this is the value of discharge for the given numeric.